Oh, I lost you people. I'm back here, folks. I'm just trying to get things up and running. Well, this is the beauty of live. Oh, nice. How'd that happen? Well, I see some folks are back here. That's nice. I had a bit of a problem there. I don't know what happened. We crashed and burned on Stan's picks. I hope you got to see all of Stan's picks, because I'm not sure why that did that. I just went to Stan's picks ended and the screen went black. But I'm gonna just noodle around here a bit, wait for people to show up. Hey, Waxy found me. Waxy can find me from North Bay. You folks can find me down here, wherever. But it's always fun. High-tech redneck, exactly. That maybe should be the name of Willie's. That'll be Willie's next album. Be the High-tech redneck. His greatest songs from Tuesday Live. But if you're out there, and you're watching, share it. I shared it on Tuesday Live page. Hopefully people will pick it up. If not, they probably went and found something else. I guess it was a bad time because it's probably coming up to Final Jeopardy. I'm just going to go with this. Is a great song. I'm trying to slow things down. The show, kind of as I was talking about the movement of the live show, you start with you introduce yourself to the audience with some simple songs, nothing too fancy. Then you try to play one of your better songs, then you kind of do a little different song. Then you bring it back up with a better song and go for like a fun song. Maybe try to get a little bit of audience interaction, a lot of audience singing along or dancing or whatever. And then you do some touching songs. So that's what I'm going to try to do now after Stan's picks. But I've got a few folks here, so I'm just going to kick off. This is a great tune. It's called Lace and Pretty Flowers by the great Willie P. Bennett. Lace and pretty flowers to give your baby, to get her under your powers. You got silk and sweet perfumes. You know she might come up to your room. But if you've got soul, you know she's gonna bowl you over. And when my baby rolls me over, I feel like I wanna fly. So I feel like I wanna fly. You got satin, lots of money, diamond rings and such things to trap your honey. You got big black cars, you wanna let her ride. Give it all to her, she might come on over to your side. But if she's got love and a deep devotion, it gets just as deep as the ocean. just you two inside, just you two inside. House, mansion in the country, give it all to her. She could still be empty. You could be the richest man in the world, but there's nothing I know of that'll buy you the heart of a girl. But if you've got love and a deep devotion, it gets just as deep as the ocean, with just you two inside, and just you two inside, and just you two inside. Just you two inside. Well, I know a few people made it back here. I think we lost about a dozen or so. But what can you do? What can you do with technology? Lots of things, actually. We've been able to reach out over the internet. Had the opportunity to meet fantastic people like Danny Belbin and all the other folks I met, that whole big North Bay Kapuskasing connection. Speaking of which, where's Ron Daisley? I haven't seen him in here tonight. I saw Danny was in here earlier, but we may have lost him. I'm just going to keep playing some tunes here. What the heck? Part 2, I'm just keep running for a while here. Yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. The lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. And walking my mind to an easy time, back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Just hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. I thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. I thought I'd see you, fire and rain now. Or something like that. I see Danny's back. Danny's back. I saw Kathy. I hope it's not still blurry, Kathy. I don't know. Maybe it's my internet connection. It's usually pretty solid. I've got a hardwired connection here, and it's usually pretty solid. So I'm a little disappointed that I got that drop there, and then lost a few folks, but they're coming back. And you know, when I'm playing live shows, one thing I always like to do is oh, that's good. Thanks, Kathy. And Stan's back too. Excellent. Stan's here and Danny's here and a couple Dannys and Waxy. I guess the Waxy Danny from up in North Bay. But in case we get cut off again, I'm just like I said earlier. I'm going to try to do like about 2 more weeks of just kind of working on songs and working on sets. I've got a ton of songs here. I could go on forever. And I'm sort of thinking, like, what do you like with a live show? Do you like when they take sort of short sets, lots of short breaks here and there? Or sometimes I think it's a little better to just sort of play through. And when I'm playing this 3-hour gig, I thought I might play like a longer first set, and then take a break, short break, just to gather my wits about me, and then I'll take play an even longer second set. I thought I'd just play 2 big giant sets. And Ron Desilets here. Good to see you, Ron. This guy knows a thing or two about live shows. I know he played a lot of live shows up in Caps Casing, as well as Waxy. You know, Waxy's played a lot of live shows too. Free drinks are cool. Yeah, that's always a good way to draw them in, isn't it, Stan? The free liquor. Free liquor. I know Putty's Pig Roast, which I'm not sure. I'm hoping to get down to Eastern Ontario this summer to play at Putty's Pig Roast. It's, I've mentioned it before. Certainly, Americans dream of playing Carnegie Hall, and a lot of Canadians dream of playing Massey Hall, but I dream of playing Putty's Pig Roast in Long Sault, because Putty roasts up a whole pig and gives away the pig and collects some donations for local charities. And I heard it's a lot of fun. I've never been, so I'm hoping to get down and play there sometime soon. And when you're playing live shows, it's always good once in a while just to squeeze in an original one, just to keep people on their toes. Never ever thought I'd be a Da Vinci, Michelangelo, or Raphael. All I wanna be is all I am right now. Spring, summer, winter, into the fall. A seed falls to the ground. The rain, it comes around. A little shoot, it grows into a tree. A boy becomes a man. He tries to understand till he realizes just leave it be. my darkest day, I think it's safe to say you can always find a way to make it through. But my heart can't take much more, so I'm searching for the door, trying to find my way back home to you. A seed falls to the ground, the rain it comes around, a little shoot it grows into a tree. A boy becomes a man, he tries to understand till he realizes just leave it be. Yes, the pig roast will be big time, that's for sure. And yeah, I do have pictures of my backyard green somewhere. I had a bunch of pictures here. I never really got to. Oh, this one is gonna. I'm gonna keep going because we got cut off. I'm gonna go a little longer tonight. So if you have to go do something, watch a football game or baseball game, I guess on now. There's no football. There's hockey. No Canadian teams, but there's hockey, I guess. Playing the Canadian game, but. No, there are lots of Canadians playing. I'm not sure which team. I always try to find which team has the most Canadians playing for them when the Habs aren't in, and I'm sure the Leaf fans could probably do the same thing. Edmonton was both the last Canadian team and the team with the most Canadian players. So I have to go look again and see who has the most. But hey, Lynn, nice to see you here, Lynn and Jim. I thought it should have started up on YouTube too, but I don't know. Things are strange tonight. I don't know if it's because I'm pumping out this extra power with this system. But anyways, let me know what you think. And if you have any songs you'd like to hear next week or the week after, I'm just going to do putting some sets together and playing some tunes and just having some fun. That's right. I was going to switch over to another backdrop here. I was going to do this without crashing the internet. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists are covered with oil, strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing, smelling those shrimp that are beginning to boil. Come on, sing along. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason. Oh God. Stayed here all season with nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. And it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, looking for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know, hell, it could be my fault. Blew on my flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top. I kick up my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, soon it will render a frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. That picture's bugging me. I hate when it goes like that. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, that's Margaritaville, and Danny was at a Margaritaville in the Dominican Republic. That sounds like a lot of fun. And I've never been to a Margaritaville. I've been to a Margaritaville restaurant. They're kind of cool. And I guess in Florida, there's like a whole community, a Margaritaville community, and go live in. People drive around golf carts, and it's happy hour all the time. Hey, Kaylee, good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Thanks for dropping in. Let's see what this next picture. Yeah, that's off too. Jeez. Beauty of technology is I can adjust it on the fly. Make myself bigger too. But I'm just playing some tunes here tonight. I sort of got cut off, so I'm just playing. There's people watching. Wait for a bit because I'm just practicing. It's practicing for a gig I've got coming up, and hopefully some other gigs. If you have any places in your community you think you'd like to hear me play, I'd love to come. And right now, this show I'm playing for the alumni group at Waterloo. I'm not going to bring Willie and the boys. I'll leave them behind. It's not really a good spot for it, but I would like to play some shows with Willie and maybe Rob Dylan, certainly Neil Old. Neil Old might do some shows on his own. I know he's quite chomping at the bit to get out there and play some shows, and along with Lazy Horse. Not sure how we'll get him out on the road, but we'll figure it out. I don't do that much talking these days. These days I seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do for you. And all the times I had a chance to. Well, I had a lover. It's so hard to risk another these days. These days. If I seem to be afraid to live the life that I have made in song, just that I've been losing so long. Well, I'll keep on moving on. Things are bound to be improving these days. But one of these days, days I sit on cornerstones and count the time in quarter tones to 10. My friend, don't confront me with my failure. Had not forgotten them. Jackson Browne. I'm gonna cut it there. I think it's getting a little bit past the happy hour. Got the wrong harmonica in my harmonica holder, but I'll flip it over. And I'm gonna shut her down. I guess I'm gonna kick through. Let's get me to my final. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to get. Slide ending over there and all of that little thing. The adjustment things I have to do, the things you have to do to make things work on the internet. But anyways, thanks everybody for watching tonight, taking the time to join me here on Tuesday Live. It's always super fun, and I always have a great time. And I've got a ton more songs. Like I wrote down songs. I knew I'd had a ton too many songs, but if any of those songs you thought were really good, let me know. If any of them thought, well, geez, Rob, maybe want to keep Woodshed and that one for a little while. It might be fun. But anyways, if you have any songs that you've heard me play in the past, you think, Rob, you should do that. Any show you do, you should do that song. Let me know as well, and we'll see you. And I should mention just one thing. We're gonna do 2 more weeks of Woodshed live songs. And thanks, Stan. That's a very kind comment. We'll keep that one. It's a great tune. I just kind of rediscovered it. I have such a long list of songs going through. I haven't played these days forever. So I'm finding some real chestnuts to pull out for the live show. But I'm going to do a couple more of these Woodshed shows, just playing some tunes. So if there's any you've heard on the show you'd like to hear me throw into the Woodshed, that'd be great. A ton of fun. And I'm going to do that for a couple weeks. And then I thought we'd, for the month of June, the whole month of June, we're going to do the Gordon Lightfoot Fest. Where we're going to do, because I was digging through, I was inspired by Waxy, who was going through and listening to Gordon Lightfoot's catalog. And boy, when you start getting into it, you realize, man, that guy wrote a lot of songs. And he wrote so many great songs. Like you listen, yeah, I know that one, I know that one, I know that one. And I started saying, well, I want to play that one, I want to play that one. By the time I was done, I had like about 4 hours of music. So I'm going to do that for the month of June. We're going to do all Gordon Lightfoot all the time. And I'm going to send an invitation out to my musician friends like Kaylee, and well, I know Waxy's already submitted one. We might pull that one back out of the hat, Waxy's little Gordon Lightfoot tribute. But he's certainly welcome to do another one. And anybody else there who wants to do a Gordon Lightfoot song for the Gordon Lightfoot Fest, and for the month of June. And then what I'm going to do, I know it's been an awesome first season of Tuesday Live, but I think at the end of June I'm going to say that's the end of the first season of Tuesday Live, and we're going to take a little break in July and August and come back with season number 2 in September. So kudos to those people who survived the first season. It's like, people, I think down the road, people are going to say, yeah, I got to watch that Tuesday Live show. It's fantastic. You just got to get through the first season. It's a bit of a chore, the 170 episodes or whatever it'll be by the time we're done. But we've had a lot of fun doing it. And boy, if you've watched most of them, maybe we should get a shirt that says I survived the first season of Tuesday Live. But and the garden's been neglected too, and my pond needs rebuilding, and there's lots of things that need doing that get pulled away from for playing songs on Tuesday. But boy, I love it. I love being here. I love being here with all of you. And if you're interested, drop in the after party. There's a few folks that drop in. And I noticed last week someone came in early right after the show. It takes me a while to get organized. I have to kind of get unplugged and turn everything off, make sure I'm not going to start any fires. Hey, Mark Desilets, thanks for watching, buddy. But I have to turn everything off. So it takes a while to get to the after party. So I'm usually not there for like 5 or 10 minutes. But, my mom's there usually pretty quick. And I know other folks, David Hill pops into that. David, great supporter of the show. And Jim and Lynn out in the coast. And occasionally Chris drops in. And Waxy drops in on occasion. And lots of folks pop in once in a while. But if you're thinking of coming, just, hang around for a bit or wait a few minutes and drop in. The link's in the email every week, and we'd love to see you there. And if not, we'll see you next week. Thanks for persevering through the drops and everything else. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love? But don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Only be here for a very short time to lie in the sun and drink sweet wine and just love. It'll all be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Just gonna do, and if you join with me, well then we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. You find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You find the only thing that we really need now, it's just just love in a world full of hate. If we get started now, it won't be too late to just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just just love, just love, just love, just love. Love all of you. Whoops. Love all of you. The whole chorus loves you as well. And we'll see you next week, if not at the after party. Take care, everybody.